What's up, Internet? We are here in the town for another lovely Sunday evening, collecting our letters, reading letters from town, and by reading letters from town I mean home, and then throwing them away because we're not actually reading them. And there's a blue dresser in A1. Well, hooray for finding treasure. That'll be fun. Not a lot else in our inventory at the moment. That's okay. Let's go to the dump, see what's in the next town over. Maybe we'll find some slightly better igloos than last time. Ooh, we got an exotic shirt. Now, this is interesting. We got Cafe's shirt. This is Majora's Mask reference. I actually forgot this was even in this game. Unfortunately, we cannot get the, Keaton mask? But still, we now have a lovely reminder of the single most obnoxious quest in all of Majora's Mask. I can't begin to tell you how many times I did that quest, or at least tried to do that quest before getting stopped. Oh, you can't do that quest until like the end of the game, but they give you access to starting it like right at the beginning. That is the most obnoxious quest ever. That quest is one of the greatest exemplars of why I resent things in Majora's Mask so much. But that's neither here nor there. We are going to see if we can do some actual side quests in town today. So let's see what we can do. But first, of course, we actually have to get there. I wonder where there could be something buried in A1. A1's where Nook's shop is, and there's basically zero room for anything there because we filled it with flowers. I'm genuinely curious. I guess we'll find out, but still, it's perplexing to think. It's our old pal Rover. Most roverly of cats. I might move that much, you never know, Rover. Okay. Tone it down, Rover. I've had just about enough of your roverliness for the day. And I have to put up with you getting back home, too, so... Maybe save some of your secret roverly powers for the ride home. Okay. Well, first thing I'm gonna do, absolutely first thing, is we're gonna hide our cool shirt. So if we're gonna wear this thing all day, I don't want to accidentally sell my cool shirt. I did that once, and that was one too many times for my taste. Alright, we have a paw shirt and a lacy parasol. Neither of which are terribly interesting items, but we can sell them. Let's see what we have from the museum. These will help give us some spending money for the day, of course. We have a Triceratops, a paperweights, and a Peachy pick. So we're at least going to get a few bells out of this. Sell that, and that. And almost make 11,000 bells. Not too shabby. There's a jade Econo chair. I like these Econo chairs. I wish they came in more colors. Not really seeing anything I absolutely need to own right off. Alright. Well, nothing we need to immediately buy, that's for sure. Throw that away. No new treasure to be found. And Peaches does not appear to be in her house. Interesting. Anything going on with you, Velma? I know, Camo Frog. I don't don't know why he'd want clothes from you. Judging by your shirt, you don't know how to wear a decent outfit. But I shall comply. And Peaches is just not in her house today. Interesting. Peaches is always in her house, though. You know, I forgot there was even a house sign behind this tree. So we're gonna need some paper to get rid of these fossils at some point. Seeing if there's any interesting fish. There are not. Alright, let's make a beeline for camo frogs. After we throw that away. Okay. And we talk to Copper. Anything interesting going on tonight, Copper? Oh no. Well, she's supposed to be here, but she's not, evidently. Neither is Camo Frog. He's disappeared. Interesting. I don't think Camo Frog's too prone to hanging out by the beach, but I'll take a look. Just because it gives us an excuse to check for Gulliver. Not sure where Camo Frog could be immediately. He could be in the worst acre ever. Could be in this acre. But otherwise, I'm not sure where he could be. I guess there could be anywhere between those 2 points as well. But saying that also is basically saying he could be literally anywhere. That doesn't exactly help too much. Although I will take some free bells, Mr. Glowy Spot. Thank you. Take 3,000 bells. Well, he's not here. Doesn't appear to be around here. And the next logical spot would either be here or the worst acre ever. Ah, here he is. I've got some clothes for you, Camo Frog. Well, we happen to have another number 4 in town, I guess. Yeah, I can't buy much with 200 bells, I'm afraid. But you're now effectively number 4 again. Just like everyone else. Take an organizer to Pearl? Well, I can do that. That's simple enough. Okay. Maybe Weber needs something while we're here. Oh, that's a horrible shirt. Get a comic book from Pierce. That sounds like something I can do for you, Weber. Hey, a gyroid. A mini nebuloid. Cool. Oh, that's right, I want to see something with Nook real quick. I'll do that before I forget. So let's go check something real quick. Hey, Mr. Nook, I'm here to check something real quick. Okay, well, first thing, triple 4s. That's gotta be a lucky sign or something. We're still missing like 4 gyroids, 4 or 6 or something like that. Missing, I think, 1 piece of paper. But we do have all the fossils. Still don't have all the umbrellas or clothes. I think we're a pretty far cry from all the clothes. I think there's 64 different wallpapers and flooring, so we still have some room to collect some stuff. Alright, see ya, Mr. Nook. Okay. So, let's throw these out while we're here. Ugly blemishes on a beautiful town. Not if I can help it. And let's go talk to our boy Pierce. What's going on with you, Pierce? Actually, I'm here for a comic book. I was told you had it, but you don't have it anymore. Alright, let's go talk to Cube. Who I really hope doesn't have it, because he lives pretty close to Weber. I mean, at least Pierce has, like, the excuse, well, I live on the opposite side of town. Cube doesn't. He lives, like, within 2 acres of Weber. Alright. Cube! What's going on with you? You forgot, you silly penguin. Okie doke. Oh, hey. Snowball. That could be useful. But it's only useful if we find its match. I'm not sure where that is right off. And assuming its match is in a not stupid place. There you go, Weber. Hey, furniture. That's a great reward for me. An exotic bench. I do like the exotic series a fair bit. That does not hurt my feelings any. Cube. Oh, he doesn't have anything for us. That's disappointing. But we won't let it get us down too much. There's so much left to do. I suppose the next logical thing would be talk to either Chow or Goldie. Hey Chow, you got anything for me? I know how to fish. I shall catch a fish for you, Chow. For your, in quotes, niece. That I think is secretly actually you. You just don't know how to fish. And that's okay. We now have a lovely little pond smelt. Here you go. Hey, a sawhorse. For when you really have to saw something. Maybe Goldie's got something for us as well. She is also number 4. I shall inquire about your Pokemon Pikachu, Goldie. Sure thing. Okay, so we gotta get Goldie's Pokemon Pikachu back. I can do that. That's no problem. Hey, there's Quetzal. Maybe he's got something for us too. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. This could be a problem if exactly what I think is about to happen is happening. Oh, no. It's just Peaches. Still, we can try and get the dummy from Peaches today. That'll be nice. I was worried about that. He's not in. And he's not hiding behind his house this time. So, go away, Ball. You bring nothing but sadness and misfortune everywhere you go. Okay, Caesar's got to be somewhere. The question is, where? Where can Lord of the Apes and the Monarch of Salads be? Ooh, a thing I can dig up. Yes, please. Another fossil. We are running out of room. I think the most logical place for Caesar to be will probably be on his way to the wishing well, like here. But he doesn't appear to be. Ooh, let's get rid of that. There he is. Need a Pokemon Pikachu. I was told you had it, my friend. Tangy. Okay, that presents a problem because I don't know where Tangy is. Well, I guess the first place to check is by her house. Not that I think she's there. We already checked, but still. At least it gives us a starting point. And while it's more important we find an ending point, a starting point is still a place to start. Hence its name. Hold on. Tangy? Oh, Dynamo Frog. What you doing up there? You were down by the museum earlier. And Quetzal was here a second ago, but now he's not. And now Tangy's here. Weird. Oh well. You know you live like next to Goldie, right? You could have just done this. You didn't need me knocking down your door to get it. I mean, I'm happy to do it. There's Quetzal. But still, you shouldn't need me to do that, Tangy. Okay, Goldie. I'm here to deliver this to you. Okay. What do we get from her? An her shirt. Well, I don't like an her shirt, but we got one. Do you need anything, Quetzal? Go to Pierce and get a comic book. This sounds familiar. But sure. Maybe he's taking the comics and making a collage with them. Maybe he's just having a killer art attack type of day. Respect. Just ignore the fact that all the panels are chopped out. It's still just as good as when I borrowed it. But I made the most kickin' collage. Alright, so let's get this back to Quetzal. There you go, Quetzal. I'm running out of inventory space rather quickly. That's actually perfect. I needed some stationery to clear out some space. Thank you, Quetzal. I don't particularly like stationery as a reward, but sometimes it is just necessary. Put that away, and throw that away because we don't need that letter. And then we write a letter to the museum and get really excited about it. And then we write this letter to the museum and get excited about it. And this one. And finally, this will also go to the museum. Put that there. Throw that there. Drop that there. Grab that. Put that there, because it was really important we exchange those fossils. And there we go. Huh? Oh, hey, I found the snowball. Right on. And this is actually a really good acre to have the snowball in. Okay, I think that's where we're going to move it then. I think our snowman friend will be a bit lonely, because there's not really anyone around for it to tell snowman jokes to, but still. Oh, let's be careful around that tree. Later Animal Crossing games would associate an insect with snowballs. And only snowballs, not regular balls, which I think is weird. I had a very hard time finding that bug, too. Okay. Now, it was around here, but now it's not. question is, where did that snowball go? Ah, there it is. It was being Mr. Sneaky Snowball. Alright, let's get it down here. Start rolling it as much as we possibly can. Oopsie. There it is. Okay, you sneaky snowball. Okay, so that's the right size for that. We now need it to be bigger, I think. Now, a good rule of thumb is you want your snowman's head to be about the size of your head. And you want the body to be slightly bigger. So it probably doesn't need to be much bigger than this. I think that's a little too big. Alright, perfect. That felt way too big for me, but what can you do? Mr. Snowman is not very angry with his shape, so I'm not complaining. Oh, he's gonna start throwing ice. That's not very nice, Mr. Snowman. Oh, let's talk to Spike over here. Okay, Spike. I already took care of that. Oh well. What can you do? Maybe Ace needs something. Go to Cookies and get his organizer. He needs to be more organized. I can respect that. Okay, let's go talk to Cookie then. And Cookie should be right where she always is. You're horrible, Cookie. You're all mean to Pierce and you made him angry. I did. Of course you lent it to Tangy. That's totally the next logical step. I mean, to be fair, I get why you'd think it's yours, because every villager has the exact same things for some reason, but still, you know, if you're gonna go to the lengths of borrowing something from someone, you would think that you'd understand that it's not yours, and you would think that you wouldn't make that sort of mistake. Lent it to Chow? Okay, fine. I should go talk to Chow about this then. Excuse me, Ketzel. There's Chow. Okay, we'll go talk to Pierce then. I mean, I feel like he would have overheard us talking to Cookie, but to be fair, in his defense, he was angry at the time, so he probably wasn't in the mood to help. Doesn't make it right, but, you know, at least there's a certain degree of, I can at least understand why you're not gonna help. I know I'm the best. Alright. See you, Pierce. Let's get this to Ace. Ace app. Okay, so Ace should be down by his house, and I think we've kind of talked to everyone. So I guess the next logical step would be to go talk to good old Peaches about trying to get the coolest piece of furniture in the game. Yeah, that's not a bad reward, Ace. That's a pretty damn good reward, in fact. Okay, well, since she's in an igloo, I'm gonna hide my gyroid. I don't want her taking that. I might swing by Phyllis to go drop off a whole bunch of fossils. Move on with our day. That sounds like a good plan too. Excuse me, Cookie. And of course, the all-important ball must drown. Phyllis, I am here to mail this letter to you. And I'm here to mail this letter to you. And by you, I mean the museum, but you have to handle all the postage, so it's kind of like it's your letter now. If nothing else, it makes your job very important. I mean, the alternative would be that we have to store outgoing mail in our letterboxes. And I know that's a thing that happens in some places. I don't think that happens here. I've never seen anyone put outgoing mail in their own letterbox. That's just weird, but, you know, some people do that. And that's how the postal system works in some places. And I imagine that's probably an easy way to get around, instead of having to visit a post office. Also means you have to hire less postal workers, I suppose, because you don't have to have someone manning all those postal counters. I would like to play a game. Okay, so we have to buy a piece of furniture. I know what I want from Peaches, but let's see if she has something that'll surprise us. Next. Nope. I kind of like this game because they give you lots of options. I do not want your lunar lander. Hammock? Those are dangerous. Wow. 8,000 bells for an elephant slide. Ouch. That was only half our money. I don't want to go outside, Peaches. That's where bears live. And some of them don't live in houses and aren't civilized people. Some of them just want to eat fish and rip me to pieces. And also, this is the only way I get super awesome, rare furniture I can't otherwise get, including the best piece of furniture ever. So play some games with me, Peaches. I think it was around this time last year that we got our first one. Because, of course, during this time, Animal Crossing is nothing but a crusade for the best piece of furniture ever. I will play a game. Alright. Now, this is a terrible game, or rather, this is a terrible character type for selling items through their igloo game because it's very random. I will pick the third card. Ouch. And this is why I hate that. That's a little better, though. Like, they kind of give you a consolation prize if you screw up that badly, but still, it's not ideal. Come on, Peaches. I want awesome stuff. I will trade you for some bells, and then I'll trade those bells for an item that you can sell me. I picked the second card. That's not a great price, though. Come on, Peaches. Let's play a game. Oh, you want my elephant sled that you made me pay half my money for, huh? Even if I got the best price, I doubt I'd get, like, almost 9,000 bells out of it, so I don't think I'm gonna break even on this one. Fourth card. That's an okay price. There's a better price I could have gotten, though. But even so, that might have been like 3,000 bells. I don't want chowder. I would like to play a game, though. Alright. I will holler when you mention the one thing I want. Or you really surprise me. Next. Fireplace is an exclusive item, but I don't want one. I already have one already. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've got two. Nope. An elephant slide, but you just charged me almost 9,000 bells for one, Peaches. That's not very consistent of you. And I just sold it to you for about that much. Actually, that's not a bad price. I'll take that. But I would still very much prefer to get the one piece of furniture I actually want from this little game. Okay, let's play a game, Peaches. I'll do it. I picked the third card. That's not bad. It's more than I would actually sell it for. I think that's probably around the ballpark of what I'd have to buy it for, though. Okay, let's play a game. Don't need a classy sofa. Next. Nope. I do not care for your baby bear. I do not want to merge with that sign. Wow, that is a lot for a rock guitar. I think the best characters for games in igloos are grumpy males and like sort of like generic girl characters. I think Peaches is considered like a nice girl. I can't remember which is like an example of a generic girl off the top of my head though. Second card. I wonder if it's always 10 bells. Gold screen wall. That sounds fancy. And worth far more than 10 bells. Oh, you want my rock guitar that you charged me all my money for, I see. I will do it. I pick card number 4. You know, I think 1,200 bells is a pretty consistent price. I'm guessing like the card's numbers are actually predetermined and they're consistent. Okay, Peaches, say the one thing I want you to say and we'll be good to go. I don't need a couple of stones. Or a space shuttle. Or cabana table. Or modern lamp. Come on. All my bells. A cabin clock. Oh, that's an ugly piece of furniture too. Yeah, what she'll do is she basically charges half your bells. I think that's about as bad as that game can get, but that's still not good. The problem is her games have like a certain threshold as well. Like, it seems like she's randomly going through dialogue trees here, but at some point she'll just not offer games because you have too few bells. So having your bells consistently is not good. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why half the games are buying and half of them are selling, so that you theoretically don't run out of bells before she runs out of games. But, I mean, it happens. Card number 2. That's not a bad little pricing thing. Toasty. But you gotta go outside, Peaches. Alright. Now there's 5 pieces of furniture And there's a chance one will be exactly what we want. That ain't it. Don't need a regal dresser. A red boombox. Maybe if it was the 90s. A red clock. Nope. That's not a bad price for a blue golf bag. I do not play golfing though. Come on, Peaches. There's only so many times I can play games with you, and there's only one thing I want from your games. Unless you really surprise me with something interesting. I don't care for your lovely armchair. I think it's too braggy for my tastes. No, I'm rather upset with elephant slides given how much you charged me for the last one. Next. Too kitsch for my taste. It's not too expensive per se, but it's not what I wanted, that's the thing. I'd say yes if you just offered the one thing I wanted. And I think we might be too low for her to offer the buying game again. So she's just going to offer us selling, and if we don't have at least 4,000 bells, she won't offer the buying game again. I think that's kind of the general range of her offers anyway. First card. That seems like a good price. And that might give us enough for the other game. You can have my blue golfing bag if you want, but there is a certain item I want, Peaches. I could just trade you for it. At least put it on the table, please. Card number 1. Especially considering I only paid 500 for the bag. That's not a bad price. Alright, this might be our last chance to get furniture, so hopefully we'll get something good. Peaches, there's only one thing I want, and you know what it is. That's not it. Nope. No. We got 2 more chances. Come on, Peaches. I don't want a regal bookcase. Actually, I think that's a pretty rare piece of furniture. And that's probably all our money right there. We might be able to get another one if we can sell more furniture. Oh hey, she's gonna go again, so I guess it must be 3,000. Okay, Peaches, I think this will probably be the last one. Stop offering elephant slides and just offer me what I want. No. I don't need a blue chair. I don't need a mochi pastel. That's not a bad price. I mean, that's what that typically costs. But at the same time, Peaches, seriously, I would like to just buy the one piece of furniture I want from you. Can you just let me do that, please? I will do it, Peaches. Second card. It's not a good card. It was a bad card. It didn't work out so well for me. That's actually a really low price for what I just gave you. And I don't think we've got enough to trigger her buying or her selling thing. So that might very well be it. Oh, no. Okay, let's trade for this dresser. pick. Number 3. Not bad. Come on, Peaches. Give me good old... the one piece of furniture I want. That's all I want. I'm okay with random interesting stuff that I haven't considered, but there's really only one thing I want. Next. A daffodil? No. But I appreciate the offer. Ooh, conga. And I can play Donkey Konga, but no thank you. A ranch dressing couch for far too many bells. Unfortunate. Really. Really dreadfully unfortunate, but... I guess that's just how things go sometimes. Sometimes you get a couch made of ranch dressing for way too much money. On the bright side, we can still go buy flowers, and we can still dig up that, what was it? Blue bookcase or whatever? There's a blue something. That'll cheer me up a little. I shall take these pansies and go. And these pansies, thank you. Even more pansies, wow. Tulips and cosmos, because you must always sell one of each. Oh, he didn't sell tulips today. Oh. I really thought he sold one of each at least. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Yep, I'm leaving, Porter. Goodbye, Porter. I shall see you when I get back to town because you've made plenty of clones of yourself. Or Porter's your surname and you've got a ton of identical brothers. Those are the only possible explanations as to why there's so many Porters kicking about. There's even one driving the train. There's too many Porters. Goodbye, Porter. I shall see you next time. And by that I mean I shall see you in 2 seconds. Alright. So, I gotta talk to Rover again. As is tradition, whether we like to or not. Okay. So, Rover, how has your train ride been? I think you live on this train. And you sometimes swap between your you persona and your Blanca persona because you're the same person, clearly. That's the only logical thing I can think of that explains Rover's own existence. Alright. I'm not sure, but I think Crazy Red was in town today, so we could take a look at that. I don't have any bells, really, to buy anything, but... well, if he has something in particular I really like, we could take a look. You know, there is apparently a piece of furniture around here somewhere that I really want. Allegedly, there's allegedly a piece of furniture around here. I don't think there actually is. I think maybe it was intended to be here, but it just didn't get put out because of all the flowers. Which is certainly unfortunate, but I guess it happens. Let's get rid of that. Can't have those ugly weeds ruining our beautiful garden. Oh, we gotta run to Pearl as well. That's something we have to do. Still no new villagers. We never did get that second bridge that the mayor was often threatening us with. Kind of unfortunate because that would have been nice to have, but I guess that's what happens when you don't give the bridge in the locations where a bridge is needed. And the moral of this story is to put a bridge where there needs to be a bridge, damn it. Okay, Peach's Pearl. That's the other P. She should be right here, and she is. You forgot this Pearl. I am such a dear. You're welcome. I would have preferred over 1,000 bells because this is the only way to get a reward that high, but what can you do? Thank you, Pearl. What's going on with you, Copper? Ah, Sahara. I do not have a carpet, though. No. So I guess I can't do much about that. And I don't think Wisp is in town tonight, so I think that'll be it. Can't be helped. Was it A1? Let's just definitely make sure. Yep, A1. I think it was your fault because I don't think it was ever actually there, but thanks. Actually, if that's true, that makes sense as to why sometimes there's just treasure that's missing. It could be right where flowers were, and the flowers prevented it spawning. That's the only thing I can think. Oh well. The mystery of Animal Crossing deepens even a year after. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every night. As well as Mario streams every day, as well as other stuff when I happen to have the time. I am doing a lot. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon, support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is slowly lose my voice, evidently. And also all my bells to Igloo people without getting the one legendary piece of furniture I'm actually trying to get. But there's always tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.